Brian Crawford with Winnisquam Marine and Winnisquam Marine on Winnipesaukee, serving Winnisquam and Winnipesaukee and all of New Hampshire. We're going to go over a few features on the Bennington, starting from the front, working our way back on quality. You're going to find a fully extruded nose deflector on all of our Benningtons. You're also going to find the extruded skirt on the side. This also has, when you look at our paneling, you know, they pull it real tight and they use an adhesive, so it actually sounds tight like a drum so that you don't get rattling in it. You're also going to find wherever they have access underneath, instead of through bolting through the top, you know, they actually use inserts and they through bolt from the bottom, you know, up, you know, to insert the rails. So down the side of the rails, you don't have the metal being crushed in with bolts. You're also going to find a standard quick clip system. So there's a groove built into the rail right along here. It's nice that you don't have all the ugly snaps down the side, but for our playpen covers, they clip right into that rail. Towards the front, you know, the substructure, you're actually going to find they run a 1/4 inch thick piece of aluminum behind this. That's a subframe that's dropped in and bolted in place. It makes it so that this radius area here isn't just a corner casting with nothing behind it. You come up against the dock, you hit this, it actually has something behind it, you know, that's going to support a hit, you know, so that it will hold up. The cross members, they've gotten away from your traditional 16 or 24 inch on center spacing. They've evolved to the next step. You know, so you're going to find in some spots it's 24 on center, in some spots towards the back of the boat it's 12 on center. Some areas they're running 1/8 inch thick, some areas they're running 1/4 inch thick. So depending on where the strength needs to be, depending on where the weight needs to be, Bennington has actually kind of evolved to the next step, you know, on their cross member and under deck spacing. The deck is fastened through bolting for all the cross members, so instead of using tech fasteners, which is just quick and easier to use, they're actually using through bolts, then use a nylock nut underneath, so you have a secure connection between the decking and the cross members that is not going to come undone under any circumstance. As you walk into the boat, you're going to find, you know, full length hinges, all stainless steel, you know, which makes it real nice. It functions extremely easy, you know, which is a real quality hinge. All of our couches are running Simtex vinyl, you know, which is a vinyl that Bennington has had the exclusive to for years. It feels and looks a little bit like fabric, but it is still vinyl. It cleans easier than vinyl. It's 20 to 30% cooler than any vinyl that's on the market, you know, and it gives the boat a really rich feel to it. All of our couches for Bennington are built by Viata. Viata's been Bennington's partner for furniture since Bennington started. You're going to find triple stitching on all the high wear areas. You know, the amount of detail on the couches and the way they fit is phenomenal. You know, no one else has couches that fit like this. You look at any other brand, you're going to see the couches are kind of pieced together. You know, in Bennington, everything fits the way it should. You know, our compartments, hinge system is nice and easy. You know, drainage built into the back of the compartments. You know, these are all rotocast seat bases that at the bottom has drains and is elevated. So not only is water able to flow out before it gets into the compartment, if water does get into the compartment somehow or it's wet in there, the water actually has a way to escape out. You know, they're beautiful wood grain tables. You know, fit and finish is really nice. Our consoles are all fiberglass, no plastic consoles. So fiberglass here, you know, all vinyl wrapped on the helm cap, and you can just see that everything is finished off, you know, the way you'd expect a Bennington to be finished off. Our bimini tops use a quick clip system. So once this bimini's open, these tops just click into a groove right here. You know, one bump and they're clipped in, another bump and they're unclipped. You know, it makes it a lot easier to operate, and we've had a lot lower failure rate than with other brand pontoons, you know, with what we've seen. Let's see, couches, we went over the helm, we went over the exterior. I mean, you're just gonna find, you know, anywhere you walk in the boat, you know, you look at the welds on the rails, you know, you look at the way the couches are finished off. You know, Bennington spends the extra time and money to overbuild their boats so that they have fewer, you know, potential warranty issues. It's easier to spend a little bit more time at the get-go when you're building and designing a boat, you know, and it just equates to happier customers, you know, happier dealerships, you know, and just better overall customer service. You know, when you look on the back of the boats, the thickness of our spray deflectors, the way they're designed, you know, everything is just overkill, you know, and it just makes it so that the customers are happy and, you know, we're good to go. Thanks for your time. You know, we're here to help.